Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mukesh and I'm a data analyst. This video is very helpful for you if you would like to become a data analyst and this is your dream in the year 2025. But still you are confused where you should able to start and what you should able to follow in the terms of the resources. So in this video, I will take you through step-by-step learning and step-by-step roadmap which actually I followed through my transition period when I started my journey mechanical to data analytics domain and what projects which I have followed that point of time. So in this video, I'm going to share with you all these things in very detail. So step number one, which I followed, I always start with the basics. Even your journey also start with the simple tools for a data analyst, Excel and the SQL. So don't ignore the Excel. Always you should able to learn some basic understanding about the Excel. Like you need to learn some pivot tables, charts, formula like VLOOKUP, if statement. These kind of the formula actually help to how you can play the data. Simply after that, you can move your SQL part. SQL, you should able to learn how you can fetch the data, join the table and filter it. So there are different platform which you can try to learn the SQL. At least basic SQL, you should able to try to learn W3 schools, more analytics and lit code, Stata SQL. These are some couple of platforms which I have explored my transition journey. Even I try to learn the things with the help of the ChatGPT writing some prompts. So you can always help ChatGPT also to learn SQL part. The number two step, learn a visualization tool. So next things, if you would like to show your data with your client, if you would like to part of any kind of the industry, so that is very important how you will able to present your the data. And nowadays we have a two very important tools. Definitely we have some another tools also present in the market, but at least the two major tools, Power BI and Tableau, you should able to learn. Right now you need to understand if you are pretty much comfortable for the Power BI, so you can always learn the Power BI because it is free and it is great for the beginner. So you can learn to build the dashboard, you can use the filter, write some basic DAX formula. Don't wait for job. Take any kind of the random data set. You can utilize Kaggle website, you can go for KD Nuggets website or some government website and healthcare website. You can pick those data set and build the dashboard. Trust me, these things really gonna helpful for me to improve my confidence very fast. So you can try this thing also. The step number three, which I followed, understand the basic statics. You don't need to become a very math wizard person, but you need to know how you can talk the numbers. Because whenever if you are going to join the organization, so it is very important. You need to involve your time to learn the average, median, standard deviation, and all these kind of the stuff. Right. So if it is good for you, if you should able to learn before that, maybe you can try to learn those basic statics formula Excel initially, but later that you can learn for Python also if you are comfortable or those things. So these things I have tried. Number four step, I have done some real project in my transition period. You don't need to wait someone to give you the work. So take a public data set. You can pick your domain, whatever the domain that you like. You can try some YouTube trend and you can utilize some real use case studies also and build something. Once you build something, now after that it is very important you need to post and share your learning in your LinkedIn profile. That I already done in my transition period and that really gonna helpful for me that point of time. People are actually noticing for me that time. They like my work and most of the opportunity I directly receive from the LinkedIn. So these things you can also try to your jobs hunting process. I did this thing for my first Power BI dashboard. I just created 5 charts and I have received a number of calls. Now the number five steps which I tried, I work on my soft skills. Being a data analytics person, it is not like about the tools. It is just like storytelling. So if you are a very good storyteller, you should know about how you can present your finding, how you can explain your finding to your stakeholder, and how you will able to make your insight very simple manner, so people should able to understand those things. So these things also you should able to work. Number six step which I try, apply smartly. I always looking for initially in data analyst job, but soon I realized this is not thing which really work for me. We can see there are so many competitions nowadays. So what I try, instead of search data analyst job, I search my skills, whatever my skills that point of time, like SQL plus Power BI. I search on LinkedIn search options, Excel plus Power BI, Tableau plus SQL, uh, Python plus SQL, something like that. This is the example I'm giving you, right? So you can try that also instead of search only for the data analyst job. Don't be as a choosy person. You always consider some smart thing in your domain. You can try business analyst, you can try reporting analyst, you can try product analyst job roles also. Or is there any kind of the analyst job which you can feel, okay, this is exactly matching my skills and requirements. So you can apply for that. Don't stick for yourself only for the data analyst. To be the honest, the last part I already tried, which I'm going to share with you. As of now, I can see the people are actually focusing mostly time certification. Certification, it just give you the things, okay, you have done something. But if you are thinking about, if I have completed those kind of the certification and that will help you to clear my interview. So this is not like that. You need the right skills. And how you can pursue your right skills? You need to build one or two solid project in your resume. You need to build those projects, and after that you need to put those projects in your profile. That will give you more courage to explain things in your interview. Also started small in my initial time, so you can also start the same thing. If you have found this video is very helpful for you, so don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe my YouTube channel.